it has been a good few hours. I finished doing that section, so they were elevated. These were the side curls. They are getting a bit dry now, so this one's popped out. And at the back it is the alternating flat pin curls. Normally if I was doing a brush out style that was going to stay down, I wouldn't have these curls all the way going up to the top of the crown. I would have them really just at the bottom section here, so the hair here would come down before being curled, and the curl wouldn't go all the way up, the curl would just stay to about there. So the crown has hair going down and then curls the other way, then curls, and that means it gives you this nice kind of look before the wave starts. You don't really want the wave starting at your crown because it's a bit too bumpily. But I'm going to have my hair up tomorrow and I know that, so I just wanted to have a wee play around to see what kind of look I could get with it. I'm going to have my hair up in a big bun anyway, so I thought I would see. Time has passed. I have spent 3 hours standing out in the snow as my workshop's right beside my house. I'm a silversmith, and right beside my workshop is a huge recycling plant that has gone on fire, and the fire was massive. So I've spent hours talking with fire people and police people and organising moving canisters, because I have oxypropane in my workshops and stuff. I have very large canisters, so it's been interesting. I use this when I want to dry my pin curls quicker. Put it over your head and you can get this from Amazon, eBay, loads of different places. Just type in like hood dryer and stuff like that. This one's from Vidal Sassoon. It's quite difficult to talk with it on. This is the tightest pin curls I think I have ever had. For purposes of this being a part 2 video, which I think the first one went on quite long, so I think it will be part 2, I have been doing my pin curls with using the Sculpture pin curler, and go to the first video. There is a first video. I will put the descriptions in the description box for the... Yes, I have this. It's here. It's insane. So now I'm gonna have to break these up a bit, mainly so I don't get the hairbrush stuck in them, which has happened before. So I just want to kind of break them up a little bit. Right, let's find my hairs. There's still fire engines and everything outside. I think they're going to be there all night. Okay, so let's take little sections of this. Right, and starting from the bottom. It sounds tough, but it's not that bad to your hair. Any sort of brushing and stuff is obviously going to create tears and more flyaways and stuff, but as long as you're nice and gentle. I don't do this every day to my hair. I also don't straighten and curl my hair every single day. This is obviously quite frizzy still. What you want to do is just keep brushing and brushing and brushing. You're going to want to do that to the whole of your hair, and then you want to start styling it. So I will continue brushing, and as I say, I'm just taking small sections of my hair and I'm just brushing through it, just getting the tugs out at the end, then brushing and brushing through it all. I find it helps if you do it around your hand as well, because you're kind of helping moulding it a wee bit. It's not going to go horrifically frizzy like if it would if you were just to just go, then you would have a ball of hair. If that's the look you're going for, ball away. Okay, so I've been brushing out just for a minute. As you can see, we're still at the extremely stage, and as you can see, when I brush out and then lift up. You can see where all this whole, you know, agonizing over directions is going. You can see this is beginning to turn this way and then turn that way and then turn this way. So it's beginning to get this nice. Instead of having ringlets or instead of having a quite a uniform curl, it is more of a wave. So we'll just keep, and right now I'm just brushing down. So just trying to get this kind of uniformed wave to happen. Okay, so we're beginning to get more of less of disco frizz and more of it's beginning to come together. Again, just by constantly brushing, and then what I like to do is I like to pull it quite taut and then just let it go into its natural way, and then you can start playing with that. This seems to be quite frizzy on top compared to normally with just normal. I'll do one version the exact same. I'll draw the pattern down and I'll do it the exact same way with normal finger curls and see what difference it has, but it seems to be a little bit more of a kind of broken frizz, and that is with quite, see, it's just places like here, which is normally quite nice and tame on my hair. This was all my elevated curls, so obviously because they're slightly different curls, I wanted to treat them slightly differently. I didn't want to brush them all at the same time as the other ones. So again, just brushing around my hand. Oop. So just kind of trying to break them all up. So because the hair went back and diagonally, you can get this really nice, what I had said is like the crest, where you get this really nice before it sweeps down. But to do that, this needs to be brushed a whole lot more. So once again, I will get back to you. Okay, so when it starts to actually form quite nicely, this side I am going to use some of this pomade. See, I use this one, Black and White, Genuine Pluco hairdressing pomade. It's just a form of wax, really. It's not that heavy. It is very nice and sticky, and it is great for really smoothing down these style hairstyles. This style I like here, see, it's coming in, it's going back the way here, and then it's coming forward. So now that I've got sticky fingers, you can see this. So I want to take it from that bit and put in some pins. So a long time of brushing under and letting it wrap around my hair, letting it wrap around my hand, I mean. And we're beginning to get there. So we're now beginning to get this quite nice and tame. I want to make this a little bit longer. Don't want it curled up so high yet. Just like that. Okay, so you can go in and sculpt it. You can lift it up a little bit here before it comes down. Okay, so there we go. Okay, these curls meeting at the back. I always do that where I brush out both sides to get them what I want and then forget that the back needs to meet up. Okay, well, it could do with a lot more brushing out, but to be honest, after the fire and everything that I've had this evening, I can do with just some hot chocolate, going to bed. This is what the back looks like. Now, I don't know if you can see it, I can definitely feel it. This bit is all kinked. Now, ideally, for having my hair down, this bit's going to annoy me. For having my hair down, I would have not pin curled this bit, and it would have given a nicer, smoother finish here before going into these waves. Regarding the pin curler, I'm not so sure. I really enjoyed using it at the time, and now I think it does mean a lot more brush out time. So it is that balance between more time doing your pin curls and less time brushing, or less time doing your pin curls and more time brushing. I don't know which one I would prefer. I think it does really depends on what kind of mood I would be in that specific day of doing my pin curls, whether I'd want to do them just quicker with the pin curl sculptor or do them slower and more detailed, and also being able to do them bigger. This is so small, and with my hair I think it might be a bit too small because this is a lot of brush out and it's still very, very frizzy. Normally if I liked the style and I had it nice and smooth, of which that is not. Smooth is more these little bits. I'd go in with a shine spray stuff and give it just a nice wee spray, and then douse the living daylights out with hairspray. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It is my first, so please, if you are watching it, please comment and let me know where I could have gone better. Let me know if you'd like to see anything specific, if you want maybe a specific tutorial on how to do pin curls for bumper curls and bumper bangs and stuff. There you go, some hair, still quite frizzy at the bottom, but it's getting there. Using this. Bye bye.